A very good morning to all of you. I'm Ritu, your science teacher. Today we will discuss our chapter number 13, that is fun with magnets. What are these magnets? Let's discuss. A magnet is a material or object that produces a magnetic field, and magnetic field is invisible, but it is responsible for most of the properties of a magnet, like it can pull other ferromagnetic materials. What are these ferromagnetic materials? These are the materials which get strongly attracted towards a magnet, such as iron. You can see these are paper pins which are made up of iron, and these are strongly attracted towards this magnet. Now the question is, how magnets were discovered? It is said that there was a shepherd named Magnes who lived in ancient Greece. He used to take his herd of sheep and goats to the nearby mountains for grazing. He would take a stick always with him. You can see this is his stick. He used it to control his herd. The stick had a small piece of iron attached at one end. At this end, iron is attached. One day he was surprised to find that he had to pull hard to free his stick from a rock. Why it is happened? It is happened because the rock was a natural magnet and it attracted the iron tip of the shepherd's stick. It is said that this is how natural magnets was discovered. Isn't it interesting? Now, what is magnetite or lodestone? In magnesia, rock contains large number of black stones, and these black stones are known as lodestone or the leading stone. Why these are called so? Because it used to find directions. Leading means to lead. Means these are used to find directions. ये lead करने का काम करते थे. Today it is known as magnetite and its formula is Fe3O4. Fe is for what? Fe is for iron and O is for oxygen. Now, there are many types of materials present on our earth. Some are magnetic, some are non-magnetic. How can we find out that these are magnetic or non-magnetic? Substances which are attracted by magnets and can be converted into magnets are called magnetic substances, like iron, nickel, cobalt and alloys of these metals. This is a magnet and these are iron nails. What are non-magnetic substances? Substances which are not attracted by magnets and can't be converted into magnets. Examples: gold, silver, aluminium, wood, ceramic, plastic. These all are non-magnetic substances. Now we will discuss the properties of magnets. What are the properties of magnet? The first one is magnet has two poles. Each magnet has two poles. These are the end of a magnet where magnetic force is strong. You can see in these pictures. For example, it is a magnet. A magnet has two poles. What is the name of these poles? North pole and south pole. Same poles always repel each other. Opposite poles always attract each other. So there is a formation of magnetic field occur. But here repulsion of magnetic field happen. Second property magnet, When a magnet is suspended freely, it comes to reset in the north-south direction. जब हम किसी मैग्नेट को सस्पेंड करते हैं freely with the help of any thread, it automatically set to the north and south direction, and that's why these poles are named so north pole and south pole. Third property, magnet always attracts object made up of iron and steel because these are ferromagnetic substances. Poles always exist in pair. They can't be separated. Here we have a piece of magnet, and this magnet has north and south pole as well, but we try to separate these poles by cutting it. What will happen? Now there is two pieces of magnet. So it demonstrates that a magnet always have poles in pair. We can't separate these poles. Now what is magnetic field? The region around a magnet where its influence is felt is called magnetic field of a magnet. We can see in this picture, this is a magnet which have north and south pole as well, and these are magnetic field lines which moves from north to south direction. As we can see at the poles, these are crowded, so there is strong magnetic field presence. We can't see the magnetic field, it is invisible, but it is represented by set of curves around the magnet called magnetic field lines or magnetic lines of force. What are the properties of these magnetic field lines? Let's discuss. The first one is the lines start from north pole and end at the south pole. As we discussed here, north से start होके south pole तक जाती है. They are crowded at poles where magnetic field is strongest. Because these lines are here crowded, so here is presence of strongest magnetic field. The lines do not intersect each other. Each line is continuous closed curve passing through the magnet. We can see these are continuous closed curve. Earth as magnet. Earth behaves like a huge magnet with its north pole near the geographical south pole and south pole near the geographical north pole. We can see this is our Earth globe. Here Earth's north pole and here south pole, but its magnetic field is like its south pole is near the geographical north pole and north pole of magnetic field is near the south pole of geographic. This is why a freely suspended magnet comes to rest in north-south direction always. The north pole of suspended magnet is attracted by the south pole of Earth's magnet and hence point to the geographic north. What is it mean? It means when we freely suspended a magnet, it always comes at rest north and south pole. Why? Because its north pole gets attracted towards the Earth's south pole and south pole gets attracted towards the Earth's magnetic north pole. What is magnetic compass? A magnetic compass is the device you can see in this picture. It has pivoted at center. What is pivoted at center? At center there is a bar magnet which is in the form of needle and can rotate freely in horizontal plane. It always comes to the rest in north-south direction. Hence, it is used to determine directions. That's why a compass used to determine direction. Making magnet. How can we artificially make a magnet? Then there are three methods by which we can make magnets artificially. The first one is single touch method. In this, what will we do? First of all, we have required iron or steel, because these are magnetic materials, and a bar magnet. Now we will place the soft iron piece AB, iron or steel piece AB, on a table and stroke it with the bar magnet from A to B with one end. A to B, this is our bar magnet. North pole, south pole. A to B हम मूव करेंगे इसे. When the magnet reaches B, it is lifted and brought back to A to repeat the stroke. After few strokes, we will see that A will possess the same polarity as the pole it's being rubbed with. Means A possesses now the property of north pole. What is the second method? Second method is divided touch method or double touch method. In this method, what we will have to do, we will take magnetic material and two bar magnet this time. This is AB, which is a magnetic material, and these are two bar magnets. Now place the iron piece on the tabletop and place the opposite poles of two strong bars. As we can see, here is north pole, south pole, north pole, south pole. North and south, these are opposite poles at the center. The magnets are moved apart and the stroke repeated from the center. As we can see in this figure, B will get south polarity because it's continuously stroked with S pole, so it gets S polarity, means south pole, and A, because it is continuously stroked with north pole, so it will contain north polarity. What is the third method? Third method is electrical method, and for this method we have to require soft iron core or steel rod, wire and a battery. Three things we have to require. Now what we will have to do, this is with the length of isolated copper wire. We can see this is a piece of soft iron core, or we can say steel rod, and with the length of insulated copper wire around it. These black rounds are of copper wire. Both ends of these wires are connected with a battery. This is switch and this is battery. When the current is passed through these wires by the battery, we will find that this rod gets magnetized. The polarity of rod depends upon the direction of current. As we can see, this observer see clockwise. If he see clockwise direction of current flow, then there is presence of south pole. But if the observer see anti-clockwise direction of current flow, then there is presence of north pole. And this we will get know about the direction of current. There are some things, or we can say methods, which demagnetized, or we can say this can made to lose its magnetism for a magnet. What are these? Hitting a magnet. If a magnet is heated, then its property of magnetism, it will lose it. Hammering, dropping or rough handling of magnet. And the third one is keeping two magnets side by side with like poles next to each other. What is this mean? This mean is north, south, other magnet, north and south. In such type of placing. What is electromagnet? Electromagnet is a piece of iron covered by current carrying wire. It remains magnet only as long as current passes through the wire and loses its magnetism when current is switched off. Soft iron piece at the center, insulated wire, current flow होगा यहाँ से. When current will flow, then there is magnetic field build up. What is mean? There is magnetism build up. We can see in these two pictures. What is in first one? In first one, when battery is connected, then there is flow of current. And what is the result of this? Result of this, that these iron filings are get attracted to this artificial magnet, or we can say electromagnet. And in second figure, we can see that there is disconnection between battery and wire. So there is absence of magnetic field or magnetism. And what is it result? It result that there is no attraction between iron filling and iron nail. What are the properties of electromagnet? They are very strong but temporary magnets and are demagnetized when current is switched off. Their strength depends on three things. The first one is strength of the current, second number of turns of coil. These are the number of turns of coil. And the third, material forming its core. They can be made in suitable size and shape depending on the purpose. If a steel bar is used instead of soft iron, then it remains some of the magnetism after current is switched off. It's all about this chapter. I hope you understand it very well. If you have any doubt and query regarding this chapter, then you can ask me.